I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Alright, the games room is under construction again. It's been a very busy basement in the last couple weeks. As you can see, some shadows moving in the corner. Oh, check this out too. Thanks, Jay, for letting me borrow your exterior outlet to plug in our fridge, because we have no power right now. Our electrical panel's getting updated. So we took all the crap from this freezer, stuck it into the upstairs freezer, and this fridge is just going to stay closed. But the games room is getting, well, the house is getting a new panel, and I'm going to install some new outlets in the ceiling so I can plug in my flashlight, my vacuum, my pinball machine, and there we go. New panel going in. Oh yeah. Alright. We have power. Check out the new circuit breaker panel. Yeah. Here's the old one. I recorded my pinball stuff.
It's not finished.
No, I know, it's not the finished product yet, but it's we got power. That's a start. All right. Thumbs up. Okay, so I woke up at 8 a.m. for our electrician. He finished around 2:30, and it is official. After decades of glass fuses, we finally have modernized to breakers. Yay us. And this is the kind of aftermath. Got a little bit of spare wire here. Yep. I'm gonna clean this up now. Look at this. We got all kinds of shrapnel, and then here's the ground zero. Lots of wire, bits and pieces everywhere, and voila, brand new shiny breaker with all kinds of extra circuits. These are brand new. This is 2 outlets, and this is 2 outlets, and I'll show you where I had them installed. So I just have the dehumidifier plugged into the one for now, but that is a new outlet. That's going to come in handy since, you know, I work on machines right here. I just needed stuff, some more outlets for my various things, you know, maybe my phone charger, my trouble light, my vacuum cleaner, the pinball machine itself. So one over here, and one over here, because, I mean, he's here. Why not get a bunch done? So 2 per circuit, so no issues there. And so I literally have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think about 12 outlets in the ceiling now. So Jamie was like, he had to drill some holes. Let's see. Yeah, that looks like a new hole there. So he was drilling holes. She literally was sitting on the couch, like right about there. And he's drilling away, and Jamie's like texting me while I'm down here. Why is the house vibrating? It's gonna like fall down. What is going on? But time to clean up this mess. Oh, looks like Frankenstein might have taken a little fall. And okay, so there's more news. Frank, I hope he's cool with. Hope you're cool with me sharing your name. I don't see why not. He's a bit of a fellow shenanigander. He is coming here tomorrow, and Black Hole is going home with him. He is driving around 7.5 hours to come pick it up. I got to give a shout out to Shane Jackson at Maple Pinball. Thank you. I think Frank reached out to him initially and was asking about a black hole, and he didn't have one, and Shane knew that I was working on this one. So he sent him my way, and you know. Ever since, Frank's been kind of following along on the progress and the action, and he is going to be showing up tomorrow and doing the full 15-hour round trip for Black Hole. So it is going to a new home. It is his first machine. So, you know, this was a nostalgic title for him. So this is the one. And yeah, so that's good news for Frank and good news for me, because that means, you know how much space is going to be back here now that there's no machine in this room? I mean, I haven't had that space for quite some time. So I could even move Ice Fever into where, you know, Dracula is, or Whitewater, and move Dracula or Whitewater into my space that I have available there. And then ultimately I can set up 3 pins in the back room again. And just beside Tag Team there. Oh, and Tag Team and Ice Fever are like brother and brother, because they're basically the same system, System 80A and System 80B, with the same cabinet. So they would match up very nicely right there. And then I could bring in one more machine. But I'd have to find a space for one of the other 2 tall machines. But yeah, so I don't know. It depends on where I want to work on machines. Do I want to work on them in the back room? It's kind of pretty spacious. Or do I want to work on them in the aisle, which kind of, you know, blocks our games room when we're doing games night. We were playing a little bit last night. You know, just kind of moved it out of the way, played some Walking Dead. But yeah, so whatever. I just always on the fly, just doing whatever needs to be did. And sillily, I didn't cover up all the machines like I did for the water work, the plumbing work, but oh well. I'm gonna take my vacuum with my little brush adapter and go over all the glass. Well, first I'll just wipe it down. Yeah, look at that. Silly me. I really should have. Why did I plan so well the first time and then got lazy the second time and didn't cover up all the machines? Oh well. Sawdust can be remedied pretty easily. I had to take down a lot of my decorations, so I had to repopulate a lot of my floor joist decorations. My pop bumper wall took a hit. Look at this. Almost nothing left up there. But all my nails are still there for the most part. So I can probably just rehang them right over top of the wire. So I gotta put this room back together again. So I'm gonna do that now. Crap. Hey wait. Don't look. My password.
They got started.
There it is, I forgot. This auction has been going on for a couple of hours, and I just remembered now, darn it. I had a chance to buy this Attila the Hun. Why didn't I buy it? So dumb. Oh, wait, I'm turning all the way down. Let's try and turn this back up. Okay, so this auction, Banning, California, the biggest like collection of arcade and pinball machines in the history of history. This thing, this place, I wish I went. It's like the most incredible place ever. From a little walkthrough I seen yesterday, and man, oh man, I'm definitely a little bit sad that I'll never get to visit this place. It is, they've got everything, the most incredibly rare and amazing pinball machines and historical machines. But definitely, if you've been paying attention to this, you'll realize that pretty quickly that the prices for a lot of these machines are not within the realm of reality, so don't use them as judgment for future purchases and valuations, because they're a little nutty. But I gotta keep this running while I'm tidying up the basement and see if there's any crazy action going on. There was some crazy action last night. There was like Super Mario Brothers for, I don't know, 7,000 US. Anyway, Attila the Hun, game plan. It's not well known, so I don't imagine this is going to go up much more than this. But I guess it'll go for 2,500. Shall we wait and see what happens? Oh, and one side note. The auction itself is super interesting, but the guy in the background, I think his name is Dave Miner. He is a encyclopedia of pinball information and history, and listening to him kind of chime in about some of the information about each machine is just so fascinating. I love it. It's just he's just so knowledgeable and can tell you a little bit about everything. I don't know what his involvement is with the what did it sell for? Oh, I missed it. But probably near what I was guessing, but that one was an easy guess. Sharpshooter, I have a plastic set for this. We should just hang out and watch this for quite some time, but that would be fun. But I'm going to leave this running in the background, and when some of the more interesting stuff pops up, I'll tune in my ears, but I got to clean up this disaster. All right. Oh, before I proceed, Hobbit Black Arrow Edition is going for 8,200. Dialed in coming up next, it looks like. Safecracker, I think, sold for 9,900. Okay, so the games room is back in order. 8,200 for Black Arrow Edition of Hobbit. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I will never have to buy fuses again. I can use them on other fuse panels at the rental property. And there. All better. Oh my god, look at the dust storm. I was wearing a mask for this very reason, but now that I can see it like that, whoa, I might have to put my mask back on. Yikes. There's the old panel. There's the new panel. And everything is in good shape now, except there's some more dust to settle, obviously. Dialed in starting at 8,200. So the last thing I had to clean up is my own mess that I just made. I dropped my bin, and now I gotta go find all my miscellaneous nails and screws. Welcome back, Shenanigans. Check this out. Paul has showed up to check out a pinball machine, and look what he brought. The coolest shirts ever. Thank you so much, man. That is such a thoughtful,
my pleasure,
surprise. And obviously, you know which machine he's come to check out. And check this out too. Even bought me a Black Hole magnet. So he remembers playing. When was the last time you played Black Hole?
Well, at least 30 years ago.
30 years ago. So I have to document Paul's very first ball of Black Hole in 30 years. So we're gonna go down. Actually, we'll just take you down. All right, let's go for a little tour here. Okay, we've already kind of been down and took a look around, but I thought since this is Paul's nostalgic machine, that it'd be pretty cool to catch him playing for the first time in 30 years. The machine he remembered from the bowling alley you worked at, right? You're the bowling alley repinning master. And now we're gonna try mastering some pin on Black Hole here. Okay, so yeah, hit the red button there, and then don't worry, no pressure. This can be a hard game. It can be kind of slow, and then it can be kind of like super fast. So anything can happen in the Black Hole. Here it is, Paul's first game in 30 years of. There it is. Have you played any pinball in recent times? This is your first game of pinball in 30 years too? The first time flipping a ball in since you're a teenager basically, right?
Whoa.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I remember this. This is amazing.
Let's see. Yeah, it's all coming back to you, I bet. Look at this, the nostalgic sounds and the. I mean, he's been following along on some of the Pinball Shenanigan videos, so you're now officially a Pinball Shenanigander.
Well, thank you.
And I'm upgrading you to level 2 because the awesome shirts, which means really nothing, but level. Okay, yeah. So let's see if you can go down to the Black Hole and survive. I mean, you're actually having a really good ball so far. Oh, I jinxed you. I'm sorry. All right. Well, That's your first ball in 30 years of any sort of pinball. So
sounds great.
Yeah. All right. Well,
it looks great. It's amazing.
And you drove. How long did it take you to get here?
750 kilometers.
He isn't messing around, boys and girls. It was like what, 7.5 hour drive?
That's exactly right.
Oh yeah, was it? Oh, sorry, I got the flash on, which is probably bright in your face.
2 stops. That's it.
2 stops. He was eager to get here, so made it safe and sound, and there it is. I think he might possibly be taking it home with him. So maybe he'll give us a little update if that happens. All right. All right, well, it's official. Black Hole is going home with Paul.
Pulling it apart.
Yeah, we're taking it apart.
Practice for home to have to put it back together.
Yeah, you have to remember all the like 1,000 things I just told you. Well, we took some photos and videos, so should be good to go. Once you get home and get it all set up, you have to send a photo, and I'll add it.
Where it's going to be placed.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's get back to work. We got to haul this bad boy upstairs. All right, we got Black Hole up. Was that as fun as you thought it was going to be?
It was easy.
His muscles are a little bigger than mine, so. All right, time to haul her out. All right, we're packing her all in, getting ready for the 7.5 hour trip back home. Should be good to go. All right, there it is. She's all packed up. Paul's going for a little hike. Thanks again, brother. We'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you very much.
All right, see ya.